Chat, welcome to Old Marios. This is a segment where we cover old Marios. So I'm going to read this here. This is a pack by Blocko765. To celebrate the 40th birthday of both our beloved fucked up goblin Italian Bambino and Super Mario. Hey, wait a minute. Fashionably late, I know. I've created... Wait a minute. That's me? I've created this pack of old Mario fan games that are from the 90s to the 2000s. And even one from 1987. So some of them aren't that old, but the latest one from this pack is like 2008, which is like, what, 17 years ago? It's extremely young. That's crazy, by the way. That's recent. Alongside, I've included 3 hacks that would be considered the first or earliest hacks for said games. And that includes Super Mario World 64 and also Mario 1. So I'm just going to go in whatever order makes sense here, and we'll play some old Mario games. Now, I know what you're thinking. Vinny, once again, Mario on a Sunday stream. This is highly irregular of you. But, as I say, there's always new Mario games to play. In this case, there's old ones. This one's called Mario PC from maybe 2002, it says. All right. Well, never mind that one. There's an EXE missing. Or a DLL, rather. So we'll just go ahead and download that real quick. Dick Lick Sorry. Oh, is that what it stands for? Thanks, chat member. No, I got it. We're gonna get this. All right. Already sounds great. Now, chat, be aware this is going to be a potentially loud segment, and also potentially will have flashing lights. All right. Also, a lot of these I'm going to have to play with the keyboard and not a controller. So this is a mix of Mario World and Mario 1. And boy, those physics. Something I've noticed over the years, as both a Mario gamer, not streaming and also streaming, too many people try to recreate Mario, and they get the physics wrong. Which is why Romhacks are a perfectly reasonable solution. Man, no sliding. The music has horrid balancing. No, it's 2002. We didn't know what music was in 2002. Whoa! But just as a historic look at some Mario games. Ah! I'm fine. It's normal. I'm normal. Okay. Well, that was Mario PC. Pretty cool, I guess. Why don't we do Tonkachi Mario? This is one of those ones where it's arguably one of the first Mario ROM hacks ever made. It was released all the way back in 1987. This is ancient. I was 2. Not only that, but it was considered the precursor to the Kaizo genre and requires knowledge of the game's engine quirks to get past certain obstacles, like passing through walls. Its name, Tonkachi, which means hammer in Japanese, comes from the tool used to make it, the Tonkachi Editor, an unlicensed NES cartridge that would let users modify their NES games, albeit in a slow and tedious way. That's really interesting, actually. Unfortunately, due to that fact, the fact that technically it's also Kaizo, you won't get pretty far. Oh. Battery error? Hang on. I have to figure out something with the BIOS here. I really want to see this. Yeah, I got to replace the batteries in my Famicom. Okay, firmware. Okay. I think I have the BIOS now. We'll try again. Come on, Mario. There we go. I don't think that warning is correct. I think that might be false. Problem solving on the go while live. My favorite. Okay. So, chat, you may be witnessing the very first Mario ROM hack. Oh. Okay. Alright, so we gotta avoid that. That just goes back in case you botched the thing. Okay. Yeah, that's a really cool noise. I agree. Oh. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna do it like they would have done it in 1987. While listening to Flock of Seagulls. Ah! Ow! And I ran so far away, fuck. I can do this, chat. I'm gonna do this without rewinding. It's not because I don't have rewind bound properly! Oh! Oh! Why? The spring, chat, the spring is bullshit. Is bullshit. I got, This is rage bait. I don't know how I could monetize this, but sure. Three more tries. I got this. I got this. I almost had it. I just need to do the spring properly. I am God. Come on, you know. I don't... Oh, man. Yeah, Mario 1 springs are rough. Chat! I got it. I did it. Alright. Well, I can at least say I played possibly the very first Mario ROM hack, and I beat World 1-1. 1-2 is gonna probably not happen. We'll see. I've seen corrupted levels better designed than this. Oh, so chat, I should mention, there's something that I unfortunately cannot show you today, but there's a YouTuber, whoa, who discovered, that was weird, how'd that even, what? Is that a legit strategy or something? That discovered lost levels in lost levels. By going to the negative world in the, like, highest levels, okay, so there's new levels that are, like, kind of glitched in the All-Stars version of Lost Levels. And they look kind of cool. They look like corruptions. However, the tech that you need to know how to do to get to them is crazy. And they were not discovered for like 30-something years since All-Stars. So, and the reason is nobody, like, again, some of the steps required to do this shit, like, you know, you need to really know how to use the engine! And you need to know how to do some of these things, and why would you in the first place? Why would you go all the way to the very end of the lame? Why would you do that? So, anyway, yeah, that said, if there's a save state available so I can check out those levels, I will one day. But I just don't know if anyone knows if there's a save state. Please let me know. So this next one is... This is not only the first Super Mario 64 hack, but also the first Super Mario 64 video on YouTube, as it was released in August 27, 2005, making it 20 years old this year. So this is Super Luigi 64. So we're just bouncing around, but there's an educational aspect to this Mario this time, which is nice. It's something a little different.
Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
So 2005, it took nearly 10 years to get the first ROM hack of Super Mario 64 going. N64 is famous for how hard it was to hack. I will show the original Luigi. Oh my god, that character model. Holy shit. He's like stretched. What the hell? He's like diagonal stretched. L is real, kind of, but man, he's a little bit crusty. He looks surprised. I mean, again, it's the first one. But they didn't notice that he looked like Megamind? Really? 2005 was the first time we got a Mario 64 hack? That's nuts. Megamind was not invented yet. Oh. I don't know if the Goombas having a weird line through them is part of the thing, or if it's like an error with emulation, but yeah. Anyway, everything else is exactly the same, but you get to play as a stretchy Luigi. There you go. I don't remember my Luigi being that stretchy. Let's check out the video from 2005. So this is one of the first YouTube videos, period, like ever. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is from a channel called Starkson. 20 years ago, it says 352,000 views. And it's 240p. Kind of looks lower than that. Here it is. Luigi is Really Real 2005, the movie. There's no audio. I wonder if this tricked anyone into thinking, like, he's real the whole time. Even, like, 9 years later. Jeez. Starkson is also responsible for creating the first SM64 hacking tool, Toad's Tool 64. Such a good name. Didn't the DS version come out before that? Oh yeah, I guess it would have. I guess it would have. All right. Well, yeah, that was pretty interesting. Where are we going next? I don't know. I'm just kind of clicking around. So, Strange Mario World from 2000. Okay, this is, as far as I know, the oldest Super Mario World hack that was created with lunar magic, the main tool for SMW ROM hacking, as it was released December 18, 2000, 3 months after Lunar Magic came out. So, there's actually a link here for the original download page. Despite this, it's worth noting that it's not the first SMW ROM hack, as the oldest one that I'm aware was a Spanish translation hack released in 1999. So that download link doesn't work anymore, but this does. Strange Mario World. Let's see what's strange about it. Well, the colors are a little strange. Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. It looks like Bowser's at it again. Well, yeah. Whoa, what? Oh, shit! Immediate troll. First Super Mario World ROM hack, and it's a fucking troll hack. These, like, weird aqueducts are only in, I believe, the Ice World. Well, there's not really an Ice World in Super Mario World, is there? It's like... kind of just a couple ice levels, if not just one? I don't know, I call them aqueducts. Special World? Oh yeah, the ice caves. Those are actually in the game. But, yeah, an outdoor snow level in Mario World, I think is only in the Special World, but, yeah. And they got those weird aqueducts. And you don't really see them a whole lot. I don't think you see them at all, otherwise, in Mario World. What have the Romans ever done for us? Pretty basic stuff, but it must have been really cool to get new Mario World. I don't know if I was, what the hell was I doing in 2000? I wasn't aware of Mario ROM hacks, I don't think. I think I only started becoming aware of ROM hacks, like, around the time I was emulating... probably in, like, 2003? Because, I mean, emulation was starting to happen, and I was playing a version of Super Metroid that wasn't amazing. It wasn't being emulated great. But I was like, wow, this is amazing because I get to play Metroid. And it was on ZSNES, and the music was a little fucked up, but it was still playable. And I remember that being on a laptop I had in college. So it might have been like 2000, maybe like from 2000 to 2003 was when I started emulating, somewhere in there. And then I don't know what the first ROM hack I ever played was. But yeah, this is pretty much... Whenever I played the games that I had growing up, this is all I ever wanted, was like new versions of those games. And now there's an infinite number of them. Check out one more quick level. Vinny, why did my phone just beep? Pick it up, it's Mario! Dude, what are you doing? Pick it up. I'm serious, Mario's on the phone right now, listen. Listen.
Martinet, the voice of Mario, and you may know me a little better like this.
Hello, it's me, Mario. Woohoo! And I'ma call you because I'm here at the GameStop where they're telling me that you pre-ordered my newest and the greatest game, Super Mario Galaxy. Woohoo! You can come and pick it up at the GameStop store where you originally reserve your copy.
Reserve your copy. Yeah, that's real, by the way. Apparently, GameStop had a thing where you would call and Mario would answer. Reserve your copy. I don't know what the natural inclination is to, you know what? No, I guess I kind of know. I was gonna say, what's the natural inclination to make hacks really annoyingly hard right away? And I think it's just because you're, you know, when you're making your own stuff, you get really good at it because you're playtesting it over and over and over again. This is something that I've discussed on the stream, so this isn't a new concept, but it just becomes easy. And so you just keep making it harder. And then you're like, wait a minute. Someone else plays it. It's not so easy anymore. Bieberoft games from 1999. These are two fan games created by Jordan Bieber, brother of no, I'm kidding. Also known as Bieberoft. This guy has made a bunch of Mario fan games in the late 90s, making some of the earliest fan games created. These were previously available in Bieberoft's own website, but it's no longer up. However, in 2021, he appeared out of nowhere and uploaded a bunch of his fan games to MFGG. So, there's just two. Mario vs. the New World Order. The goddamn DLL again. Oh my god. Jimi Hendrix? Oh, NWO, the wrestling company. Select your player. A controller works. Who's this guy? The one who collects the most stars from around the world is the winner. You get stars from beating your opponents from the other team. Nice, fart noises, I guess. What the fuck? Huh. This is some really weird shit. Plays like ass. I mean, again, 1999. I'm giving it all of the room it needs to be a fan game from the late 90s, but if you want to know what it's like, it plays like ass. Love these big-ass bombs, though. I don't know who that guy was, though, Chad. Who? That looked like Baldy from Baldy's Basics. Who the fuck was that? There's a star. The character was Bubba. Oh, of course, Bubba. Well, that's that one. Yoshi's Island X2, also from 1999. Oh boy. Press fire 1 to play. The rhythm is a little off, but it's fine. Huh. Certainly a thing. You can eject your tongue in any direction. So it's a little different than usual Yoshi. It's also a mix of Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Story, which is a little uncanny, but it's fine. Controller works. I don't know if that was like retroactively added, but it does work. The hit detection. Listen, I know I'm criticizing a what is it? Nearly 30-year-old fan game. Oh hey Wario. Made by a kid, yeah. But I'm just letting you know what it's all about. That's what I'm doing. I'm describing it, because, you know, the people need the knowledge. This one's got a really weird title. Chat, this one's really, really strange. Xbox 360 Crusher from 2007? Okay. Hopefully this doesn't... Oh, man! Ear Crusher. I guess it's just an Xbox 360 kind of night. What can I say? I hope that paying $500 for this Xbox 360 will be worth it. I would have much rather used the money to buy a Wii, but Luigi insisted I try something else. Huh. Mamma mia! The Red Ring of Death! I must stop Microsoft from selling any more Xbox 360 and stop other people from losing $500. I don't... Oh. Oh my god, that is so funny. Chat, I didn't plan on Xbox 360 games and this to be in the same night necessarily. I didn't know this was in here. But this is very funny. Just console wars. Also, $500 is now the standard console price. Generally. Especially with tax. Like, the Switch 2 is gonna cost you somewhere in that range for the that plus a controller, if you want one, and a game. And how much is an Xbox One Series X or whatever fucking console they have now? 500 plus inflation. Like 650. The Xbox One X is a different console than Xbox Series X. I know, I just get the names wrong. Just really confusing naming scheme. Also, I'm pretty sure Mario just got arrested. Alright, well that's interesting. Thingio Side A, Let's Go Thingio. I might have played this. Very surreal fan game. Honestly, I quite haven't seen anything like this before. Original plan of this was that it was going to be divided into two parts, Side A and Side B. Sadly, outside of the demo, Side B has never been finished. Silly noises on. No, I don't think I've played this. Never mind. It's in a very, very small window, as you can see by the resolution. Let's Go Thingio. Holy shit. Did you forget your limiter today? The limiter doesn't go through game audio. I just have to hope that the games aren't disgusting. And yeah, they kind of are sometimes. Okay, sorry. I tend to lower the games down to like 50% and it's okay. What good is it? The limiter's on my voice. And the limiter's for corruptions mainly. The thing with the limiter is, though, I have to actually load every game into it. So it just slows stuff down. Alright, Star Trek 2. We're at 10% volume. I'm gone, and I tried to go back, and I can't. There's passwords. So I've been told to check out the passwords. So here's Scrooge McDuck.
Uncle Scrooge! Bless me bagpipes!
Yeah. Pasta. It's just screaming now, huh? I believe you have my stapler. Oh, okay, we're doing Office Space references. Holy shit. Shut up at your face. Oh man, this is just charming. Okay, we must ask you to borrow the SS Mia motorboat. You got cement shoes. Amazing. I'm just gonna be using the passwords here, so. Oh man. There's a whole Zelda sequence. Just nothing. Okay, never mind. Just continue. Just gonna continue entering passwords so we can see as much of this game as possible. This seems like crazy. Metrod is the name of this password. I don't know what I'm looking at. What am I looking at? Is that Gino riding a pig? On a Puccina? A Pokemon. Right. The Pokemon. Yeah, of course. Alright, this one's not working. There's just so much of this.
Then time passed and then something happened. Let's monkey, 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 key, woo, 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 monkey, 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 key, monkey, key.
Okay, Scrooge McDuck again.
Then time passed and then...
The Legend of Peach. It's this again. Alright. Okay. Basic. Pac-Man. Really... Okay. Can you tell us what's happening in the story based on the password system? No. Can you? That sounds like Katamari. It's a shame they never did a part 2. That would have really wrapped up the story. Somewhere in Egypt. Okay. Chrono Cross music. Can't say I'm disappointed to hear that. And now suddenly Banjo. Is it the Chrono Trigger? Like text background? It's Final Fantasy VI. Well, I'm pretty sure that's the Chrono Trigger text background, but the castle's Final Fantasy VI sprites. And the person that made this probably had this whole thing, like all the lore, just planned out. And here I am pissing all over it by using passwords. The way I'm playing this, it reminds me of Revenge of the Sunfish.
Bye-bye!
Wait, what?
Bye-bye!
Hang on, chat. There's a really, really weird password here. Panty roll. Just goes back here. Huh?
Bye-bye!
Leisure Suit Mario.
Barf! Bye-bye!
Huh? This is so fucking strange. Vinny, I think you played a different Thingio game in a Mario March 10th stream? Mario Mar 10? Yeah. I'm almost done entering passwords. I'm only gonna do Mario's for another 10 minutes or so, because I want to do the alien segment. But this is just too fascinating to stop playing. Okay, that one didn't work. Giant enemy lobster. Okay. Wario. Password. That's the real Wario right there.
Bye-bye! Yeah!
Okay. Warty. Seems like it's just a bunch of boss battles all in a row now. And, of course, Gino. Everyone wanted Gino, so they just made games with Gino in them. Yes, everyone. The lore goes deep. Gunpei Yokoi's castle? What? Alright. I think I'm good on this one. It's really interesting because there's just so much to it. There's so many different characters, but it is extremely confusing. I'm sure if I played it from start, I'd still be confused, but... This one is Legend of the Hammer Warrior. From 2003, and that fuck-ass DLL is still missing. Got it. Fan game that's pretty ahead of its time, features a decent amount of custom graphics and gameplay, but it's been cancelled. That's the best I can do. Note, I have not completed the story scenes for this part. The year was 2003, and we had it real good, chat. Why does Mario look like a baby? He's missing his mustache is why. I don't know why he's missing his mustache, but... you know, maybe it's a prequel. Whoa! I'm almost dead! Not really a lot going on. Oh. Like, there's no mushrooms and fire flowers so far. Looks like Scribble Knots a little bit, says a chat member. Yeah, I can see that. Not bad for 2003, for sure. Like I said before, there's always the thing that Mario fan games... I'm now, I would say, an expert on Mario fan games. I'm gonna... I'm gonna go ahead and give myself that mantle. And, sorry, Chad, I just am. But yes, what I will say as a scholar of the Mario arts is the gameplay, the physics are off. As you can see by Mario floating on the cloud. I think this is before he learned how to do all of his stuff. Studied Mario fan games more than the English language. Probably, man. Probably. Kind of fucked up when you think about it. Geez, let's see. Strange, we did that one. Super Luigi Dreams? A fan game starring Luigi that's really solid for its time. Now there's also a new Mario... I hated that. There's a new Mario Brothers fan game that came out like today or yesterday. That recreates the look of the promotional art. So there's always something new. Oh god. I don't think the graphics are supposed to look like this. But I was gonna play that today, but I'll just wait. Since that doesn't include old Mario. I mean, it does, but it's just, it's made recently. Oh, man. Will you help us, Mario? Thank you so much, Mario. A dark man has stolen my friends. Okay. Really, really interesting story. Feel free to save your game in the pipe. Mario RPG had a lot of influence on a lot of these fan games, it seems. Not that I'm complaining. There's text here, by the way. You can't see it because it's in a different window. A lot of these earlier Game Maker... I'm not sure what engine or how this was made, but... they do like text pop-ups a lot of times. Partners in time when? Every time someone asks for partners in time, it gets delayed another year. I'm sorry, chat member. I mean, it's okay. It's the same thing as the other ones. It's solid for sure for the time that this was made. Definitely solid. Music is weirdly discordant, but just a little guy just running around. Okay, we get a little bit more time. Not too much. I think I could do one more. Super Mario Storm, which is 2002. This is going to need that DLL, isn't it?
It is a legend no one...
Oh my god. Alright, chat. This is loud and flashing warning.
It is a legend no one will forget. Everyone thought King Koopa had left the Mushroom Kingdom. And then his doom ship attacked. King Koopa was back with the greatest danger ever known. His Koopa kids. Using their new superpowers, the Super Mario Brothers rescued...
Yeah, it's the Mario 3 intro.
...and beat back the evil Koopa family. Get those flutters!
Lick my feet! Oh my god. I ain't reading all that. Sorry, man. Wait, what's this guy's name? Uh-oh. Get Quickman's cabbage back. Very high quality. Oh my god. What, you really do have to just find and retrieve Quickman's cabbage, don't you? Oh. Oh, I feel much better now. Get away from fireballs, square bombs. Is this a real Sonic the Hedgehog? Chat, does anyone know? It is. Oh. Mighty the Armadillo. That is a real Sonic the Hedgehog. Wow, I learned something new every day. Alright, fine. Hey, we didn't know. In the year 2002, we didn't know. You know what we knew? All your base are belong to us. We knew that. Oh, fuck. I don't know if perishing is possible, but, good game. Wait, what? Holy shit. That is a horrible noise. Oh god.
It is a legend.
Yeah. Alright. I guess we'll do one more. We did that Super Mario Blue Twilight.
They just came back in from the commercial and I just They just came back in from a commercial and I just insulted them.
Yeah, why do you got to do that?
Because they deserve it.
Okay.
Jeff. Sometimes you got to be hard with the
Jeff
viewers.
Gerstmann
I like the viewers.
and
Good.
Kevin
Well,
Pereira.
give them a big hug and a kiss, all right? Jeez.
Later.
I'll be
After the
back.
show, you guys.
Oh, one at a time. Just line up. Yesterday we talked about the ROM hacking.
Yeah.
About making a game your own, etc., etc.
Yeah.
This is not a ROM hack. What you're going to see now is a game called Super Mario Blue Twilight. It is a little bit old, but it's, as the internet tends to recycle things
come back around.
Exactly.
It's
and
just a big wheel.
It did this weekend. Look at that! The princess just got snagged. That creature was not from Mario's world.
Yeah, whoa.
So that's basically the premise. That's all the plot you get. Is
Right.
that the princess is
I played
missing
this
again.
already.
But that sets up the traditional Mario gameplay, traditional story. So now here comes the gameplay.
So now, this is just totally like fan-made.
Entirely
And just
fan-made.
all new levels. I mean,
All new levels. So there's some new artwork, as you can see. Some
What is
straight ripped
G4?
from the
Oh my God.
original cartridges and whatnot.
that sounds legal.
But what's great? Well, it's not at all. But he makes no bones about it. He lets you know, hey, this is fan made. But notice the extra moves. You got like a wall jump.
Cool.
You can do a triple jump. You can
wow.
do backflips. There's crazy power ups, like you can get a carrot and turn into a bunny, and then you flap your little
around.
bunny ears, and you can actually kind of fly a little bit. There's the bunny mode right there. Look at
This
that.
is how we got our
Look at
video
that.
game
Now,
news.
You know, you've played enough Mario games
I
to know
have.
it's very hard to feel like a Mario game.
Very difficult. I mean, a lot of platformers try to get like the Mario feel down and just fail.
Right.
So, I mean, I haven't played this one, but I mean, have you? How does it work?
It controls incredibly tight. I mean,
Cool.
you can stop on a dime, of course. The jumping feels great. Everything's great. And what I really like about it is it included some really tough boss battles.
Awesome.
Which
the Mario games don't typically have very tough.
They do
boss
not.
battles,
They do not.
so.
I mean, here you're taking on the old King Boo, and you've got it's actually kind of inventive. You got to jump up. You got to open up the window blinds or the shades.
This is
there,
fascinating,
which
chat.
Put the light on him, and then you got to hit him in his heart. He'll die. It's actually kind of hard. There's a flaming pumpkin king as well.
Wow.
Which you'll see in a second. Get a big crowd for winning. Look at that. And I just got my ass handed to me by this guy, but that's okay.
Cool.
It's all right.
How many levels? I mean, is it like a long game? You think?
No,
or
it's
is it-
there's 4 levels to it. There's like 2 or 3 major boss battles. Again, it's just a really, from the ground up, a really solid fan game.
That's
Plays
awesome.
great with a controller, but you can still play with the keyboard.
Nice.
And like I said, this particular game has been out for a little over a year, maybe 2 years now, but it's a shining example of a true fan game. So for more Mario fan games, there's a whole website for them, which I didn't even know.
Wow.
mfgg.net. It's Mario fan game something. Game. Gallery.
Yeah.
Could be gallery. I don't
Gallery,
know.
yeah.
But it's really good. Lots of games. There you go. Now, for years at Quake.
Chat, that whole time, I thought the music was in the background of that video. That was Super Mario Storm. It restarted itself. Holy shit. All right, then. Check out this cool Mario virus. Cool Mario virus. Gamepad recommended. That's refreshing. I have this new game. It's called Mario Virus. But I think I remember this. I don't know. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but you got to see a decent chunk of it from that video. Chat saying that they've seen this. Chat saying that they saw that exact video. The volume resets every single time.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god! I think you showed the video, but not the game. Well, every area that you go to, the volume resets. I'm gonna let you know if Kevin Pereira was lying and if the controls are tight. You can stop on a dime. You can oh my god, you can really triple jump. You've already played this, but I submitted it for new chat members. How dare you? No, this is good. This seems to be a pretty vital addition to the pack because it's something that was covered on national television. G4 was a place that talked about video games before it was really easy to get as much video game television coverage. It wasn't that mainstream of a it was, I mean, it was doing just fine, but outside of magazines and the internet, there weren't as many places to watch people talk about games, and YouTube wasn't necessarily a thing yet. But yeah, for the year, this is 20 years ago, chat. We're playing this on the 20-year anniversary of this, and it's actually pretty good. The physics are a little crazy. Like, they're fast, and they're like, you can stop on a dime for sure. But, it's not bad. Very playable. It's not Kaizo difficult. Just, it's okay. This was very high quality compared to anything else at the time. It's so crazy to think that I started 5 years after this. Started streaming. Okay.
Okie dokie.
I don't know why the volume resets like that. It's so annoying, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, in the 15 years I've been streaming, think about how many Marios have been made since then, chat. Too many. But yeah, this is a good one for the spooky season, at least. And, that is pretty cool. So, alright. I covered all but one. So I'll cover it. Let's do it real quick. From 2008, so this is a little later than some of the other ones. And it's also Tech Wing. Would this be better for Christmas? Oops. But yeah, you play as a Koopa this time. And, you get DMCA'd for listening to the music. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Rocking around DMCA. Chat, this has got art behind it. This game needs work. No, this is actually pretty good. Just from a atmospheric standpoint. Not really much going on otherwise, but yet. Okay. I've had it. I'm good. I got it. All right. Well, they just introduced water. I know. Sorry. It was a cool collection. I have more for next time of more recent ones. But that's old Marios. Now you have some history. Sorry to rush through some of them, but I think it would be pretty impossible for me to get through all of these in any reasonable capacity. So just checking out a couple minutes of each and showing it a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of love. So thank you, Blocko, for making that pack. That was interesting. That game, wait, that was that game's last chance at the spotlight in all human history, probably. Wow. That's pretty crazy.